Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrade.com. It's Friday, the 22nd of September, and Duke's going nuts back there. This is our weekly recap. It goes out for free to everybody on Twitter and social media, as long as to everybody in my room. Guys, if you want to join us, come to smartoptiontrade.com. It's $25 for the first 30 days, cancel anytime. You're not just getting me, you're getting a community, guys. We do weekly webinars. We've gotten back into that. You're getting a bunch of seasoned veteran traders here and people who will help you out and will, give you some pointers here and there. I mean, it's a great community. I cannot speak to how great a community we have here within the room. So let's talk about this week, and let's talk about what's gone on here. And the old Wall Street adage, and I've talked about this for a while, is you shell Rosh Hashanah and you buy Yom Kippur. And that's starting to play out here. So while on Monday it looked like that wasn't going to work, right? You can see we had the big down move off of the Fed. The Fed didn't say anything bad, guys. I mean, everybody's out there saying, oh my God, the Fed's killing us. The Fed just kind of maintained the status quo. No rate hike with the ability to hike rates again later, and less likely to cut as much as the market wants next year. You got some follow through. The government shutdown is coming in here now into play because we're getting into that week or so away before the government shuts down. This will go to the last minute. Just keep that in mind. This will go out to the last minute. Washington never makes a deal until they have to. So we had two big down days here today. We've had a little bit of a all over candle. We were up high for a while. We came down, put in a new low, and then we've come back up here into the close. And I'm long some NQ contracts over the weekend for the buy Rosh Hashanah. We'll see how that works out. When we talk about this week, the oscillators here are slightly in our favor, not big time, but they're definitely in our favor a little bit. And, the sentiment remains kind of mixed and the market doesn't seem to know quite what it wants to do yet. What did this week provide? It provided some opportunity, but you had to be careful. And I traded probably the least I've traded in a while this week. I traded Apple on Monday. That was the only trade I made, to be perfectly honest with you guys. Apple here. My toss is really slow right now for some reason. Apple here, trying to break above the 21-day, couldn't go. Holding in here, this 174 area is a major place. It needs to hold that. We watched Pins provided a nice trade on Tuesday off of their news. Pins guided up, and then they put $1 billion buyback in, and you got a nice pop on that one. Amazon has provided a couple trades here this week, but overall broke the 50-day and is looking weak here with a big gap above it. Same thing with Google, also not looking so good. Microsoft provided some nice trades, especially yesterday off the AI news, but it's not holding it. Meta, which has been one of the stronger looking tech names as it's holding in, gave nice trades, today, and again, pushing back up here, staying in the range, not giving it up. The overall problem here is the market overall generally looks weak. The semis are getting blasted here, not looking so good. NVIDIA with a nice bounce today back to the 420 area, but didn't really recapture anything. AMD just missed the 200-day yesterday and today, looks extremely weak. Tesla filled this gap here, had this gap to fill, came down, crashed through it yesterday and today, and you have it right into support here. So in a big area here around this 245 area, and if it cannot hold here into this 240 area, then you're looking at the bottom of this range down here at 230. So, there's some names out there that are getting beaten up pretty good in this market. The financials, TOS is really slow right now, by the way. The financials here, hello. Wow. There it is. The financials here beaten up again here today under the 200-day. Energy, which looks strong a couple times during this week, couldn't hold. Oil's rolled over. And you literally look at what's going on. You got bonds here. I have no idea what's going on with TOS. It's absolutely come screaming to a halt on me. Bonds here putting a new range low in here, and the 10-year yield hitting a new many year high on this. You can see the bonds here, putting in a 52-week plus low there. The VIX at this point closing The VIX closing right on the Bollinger Band, so not yet saying a risk on environment, and the dollar unfortunately remains stronger than we'd like to see it. So with that said, guys, I'm going to do some charts on Sunday. We'll see where we're at, but keep it simple here. Monday is typically a bullish day in the market, and then we'll see the rest of the week. The government shutdown is going to get a lot of the headlines as we move forward. If you're doing great, fabulous. If you need help, reach out to me. If you're in my service, I always want to talk to you guys and try to help you out. And everybody have a fabulous weekend.